What's up everyone, welcome back to another Gwent video, and today I'm going to be playing a mid-range Arachne Swarm monster deck. This deck is easily my favorite deck from this season. I have loved this deck. Now this deck is inspired by two separate content creators. One is Trinert himself, he played a similar variation, and the other one is Kung Fu Rabbit, who also played a variation of this deck. So I've gone up against this deck a few times while climbing the ladder, and it's quite effective. It's a pretty strong deck. So this is the deck I've made based on those two guys, just my version of it. And yeah, let's just jump right into the deck. So Arachne Swarm. Typically when you see Arachne Swarm, you think of, Bone Talismans, Chimeras, Spontaneous Evolution. Just swarm your deck, play Yennefer, all that kind of stuff. Swarm your board, sorry. But in this meta, Swarm kind of sucks in my opinion. People are running Row Punishes with Lacerates. We're seeing stuff like and of course, anytime Nilfgaard is present, you are going to have a bad time because Nilfgaard can clock you very easily with their own spies. And while, yes, it's giving you a unit on your side of the board, which benefits from Yennefer or a Bone Talisman, you want to play stuff like Chimera, right? Gets you more value. So I think Swarm kind of sucks right now. That's why also you don't see Syndicate Swarm, the Fire Swarm deck, right? So this is basically a mid-range deck. We're basically playing a bunch of cards that play for solid value, and at the same time, quite a bit of control against some of the more meta stuff right now. So Arachne Swarm synergizes, is just a nice leader that synergizes with your Griffins and also your Glustyworp. And it also gives you targets for Hideous Feast. If you don't have an ally unit on the board, but you want to kill something on the opponent's side, you can play this. It also gives you a target for a Parasite if you don't have a target and you just need something to boost. You have all that kind of stuff. Sunset Wanderers. It's still a fantastic card. Yes, it's been nerfed to 13 provisions, but it still plays for great value. In a deck that can afford the provisions, this card is going to get great value for you. So this is why the card is in here. Heatwave, no need to explain this. Crimson Curse is the strongest organic card in the game. It is a phenomenal organic card. Strongest in a round that it's good, obviously, right? I guess that was a redundant sentence, but Crimson Curse is fantastic. It puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. It gives you, on deploy, it plays for 7 points because you get 2 Ekimaras at 3 and you get a Arachne's Drone from your passive, right? So 7 points, and then one of your opponents gets bleeding. Great card, fantastic card. Mamuna, easily the best monster card in the game in my opinion. Probably the best card in the game right now, actually. I would say I honestly think it's easily a contender for the best card in the game right now. Mamuna is insane, and if you're not running this in any monster deck, you are actively sabotaging yourself. This card is insane. No need to explain it. For Mamuna though, we have 2 targets. We have Griffin and we have Kikimor Worker. Moving on to Glustyworp. Glustyworp is a fantastic deck card against monsters, especially if they're playing Caranthir and Gernichora. You can just consume all the ones. Get rid of them, reduce the value of the Gernichora. It's such a great card. This card also synergizes really well with Lacerate. If you go up against Scoia'tael and they have a row of Whispers or Dolbathanas, Lacerate them, they all go to 1, and then you Glustyworp them. It's such a fantastic card. This card has given me so much value. It's so good. And then Roach and Knickers for thinning and tempo. Wisp Tribute for our tutors. We have 1 organic, we have 2 organic in Parasite. Lacerate is an organic, so 3. We have 2 Hideous Feasts, and we have 2 Natural Selections and 1 Bleeding Effigy. So those are all her targets. The 3 Crones, obviously, insane cards. Striga is an interesting choice here. Striga actually has gotten me a lot of value. She is a super great card for 7 provisions. 4 damage at 7p is very good. And just having so many forms of removal has been so useful to me, especially against Scoia'tael, actually. Surprisingly, Scoia'tael is probably one of the strongest deck matchups for this deck. You do need Dominance, though, but we have some pretty tall cards. We have Griffin, right? If you're struggling to get Dominance, though, against opposing monsters, you can replace your Stratagem from Magic Lamp with Tactical Advantage, just to give you that edge. But since we go quite tall already, that's why I'm running Magic Lamp. It just feels better. Plus, Magic Lamp is another unit. It gives you a target for your Hideous Feast and your Parasite, so on and so forth. Dorregaray, great lock. Lacerate, fantastic card, especially in a meta where we are seeing roll stacking decks. Hideous Feast, as I said, this card is great to remove the Whispers. If you don't have Lacerate in hand, this card is just a great choice. It plays as a 7 in this deck because you get the passive drone, right? Really nice. Natural Selection, great again. Bleeding Effigy has been phenomenal. Against Skellige and fellow monsters, this card gets so much value. it is so good. You can steal your opponent, you can banish your opponent's Kantians, their Griffins, their Workers, Skellige, you can banish their Great Swords, their Bear Witchers. Great value. Against Scoia'tael, it's kind of iffy. You're not really looking at anything above 5. I think 4, honestly. Against Northern Realms, you aren't looking at anything above 4, though you can use it as a deck option. You can use it to banish their Commandos, you can use it to banish their Banner students or their Aretusa students, so that's actually pretty useful. Syndicate, I don't think they have many big bronze at 6, right? They have a Bloody Good Friends at 6. I think that's the strongest bronze they have. That sees play. I know they have 7s in like Scapegoat and stuff, but that doesn't see play. And then Kikimor Worker is another great card. Megascope is the only card in this deck that I would say you can swap out very comfortably. I think it's a great card because it just gives me an extra Griffin or a Kikimor Worker, and so if they do get yoinked because of Bleeding Effigy or Experimental Remedy by Nilfgaard, you still have another target, right? And it plays as a 9, it's not bad. However, if you feel it's not getting you consistent value, you feel awkward playing it, you can replace it with either Elderbear, or you can replace it with a Nekker. Just gives you a powerful Thrive engine, and you have a lot of units, right, that are going to get proc its Thrive, so you can do that. The only reason I'm not running Nekker is because I also am running a lot of specials, and therefore you're not getting too many procs as well. So I honestly think Elderbear is the best alternative to this. You could also run another organic, like you could run one Feast of Blood if you wish, for a Purify, if you feel like that's needed. I'm not running any vampires though, so this is just going to play for a 4. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck, guys. I think you're going to see 3 games of this deck. You're going to see where this deck really is strong. You're also going to see me, you know, not make the best play in one of the games, but at least it shows you where I make mistakes so you can learn, right? So yeah, 3 games. Let's just jump right into them. Alright, first up against PStrike. Okay.
You get a Thunderbolt!
You get a Thunderbolt. Everybody gets a Thunderbolt. Oh my god. Alright. PStrike. Mulligan you. I thought honestly should keep these. Yeah, these are actually useful here. I think I just Mulligan Brewers. I do have Lacerate though. Mulligan 1. That's nice. I think I Mulligan Brewers. Look. Damn it. Damn it. I don't even have a Griffin. Oh, wow, this is not a good hand. It's probably gonna die immediately, but I have literally nothing else to play. I should just get Brewers. She could have been a proactive play. So I have this for Whisper, and they can't buff it because... Okay, they're going for Fiend Death straight up. I don't have my Heat Wave. It's a damn shame. Is this Vanadin? Is this Simless Machine Gun? Could be. I mean, it is pro rank, so low pro rank, so you do see a bit more creativity, or not creativity, but fun. Sorceress of Delbathana. Single drop. I have Whispers into the other one, so I can kill that as well. They have a target here, unless they have damage for this. But if this is Mage Elves, you know, Spelletel, then I don't think they have run Bowmans and stuff, so they actually can't ping this. Opponent is deciding. Simless? Is this my boy Simless? Or is this no, I think this is Vanadin. Vanadin plays a 6, 7... plus 6. Wow, that's a lot of points. Vanadin plays for quite a bit. The thing is, I don't necessarily want to pass in round 1. I do want to win this round. It's PStrike, which could mean they could also go non-interactive in the future rounds. It's Maxi, okay.
And now I shall break you.
We haven't committed anything big, have we? I think I can go for Crimson Curse. This plays a 7 though. It's a bit of a slow play, but it does remove an elf. Elven Deadeye for maybe a Vernociel setup later on. I'm gonna save this for sure when they play Whisperers. This is 7. This plays as a lot more. I think I'll go for this. This is so unfortunate. Could have had 20. I'll be in 25 right now. Alright, Nekkers, my boy. I haven't played anything big yet, that's the good thing. They still have one of these. They have two, assuming they're running this skeletal deck, they run 2 Whispers. Simless is still left. Orb of Insights, we haven't seen a single one. We haven't seen a single Elven Seer. Okay. So they're going to go for Nero, okay. Okay.
Splendid crops this year, and ever they shall. Leave it to me.
Do they use another leader charge here? They do. Alright. Okay. Nekkers, good boy. There you go. Who's a good boy? They oneered into that, by the way, so that's good. Which probably means their hand is pretty decent in terms of golds. Simless is probably in deck. Rebuke. I think I take the pass here. Yeah. Save my Wanderers. Haven't committed anything major. Mark a mill, okay. I haven't committed anything major. They haven't set up their carryover yet with Orb of Insights. They still have these 2 left. One more. Simless. This. Heatwave is still left. Gourd is left, right? That's nice. That's nice. That's lovely. Pretty good draws here. This is actually very useful. I think I keep this hand. Dry Pus Guard is Griffin. Gourd is a concern though. How many spells have they played? 1, 2, 3. They still have another one of these. And they have 2 Orbs of Insights. They have another Rebuke. So I want to kill the Seers. Prevent getting more ticks on the Gourd. Unless it, okay, they don't push exactly. I was about to say. Alright, we get to keep our Wanderers. Our Wanderers probably gonna get Heat Wave. I want to join to Crones, but Heat Wave also is important. That's nice. That's okay. This is bad. Oh my god. Miss Heat Wave, but we have a chance to draw it. Let's go for Brewis first. Make sure we pull Roach and also set up our Whispers for the next Seer that comes, Seer or the Blathana that comes on the board. Maybe they brick their hand, who knows, they could have drawn into a Sentinel. Interestingly enough, if I let the Whispers live, I can Lacerate and they all go to 1s and I can just Glustyworp them. So there is that consideration, you know. Which honestly might be the play. Actually, no. They can buff them very easily with Insights. Even though Insights, they don't get Vitality because of the Veil, they can still buff them, right? Especially... Okay, they use Leader. Aha, they are bricked. Well, that's good. That's very good. There it is. That is very good for me. So Wanderers comes out now, so I want to play Mamuna right now. Heatwave. Come on, Heatwave. Damn it. That's fine, it's more removal. That's a shame, though. That's a shame. They could break their hand very easily. Like, they could have an Orb of Insight in hand, which makes a Simlasaurus, you know. Things can go very well for us. That's the first Elven Seer.
Children giving parents up to death. It is inevitable.
Seer number 1 is down. I want to play Beavis. I can play Whispers though. It's not like a 6 is really something here. Okay, I have Parasite for this. I have the Parasite for this. Haha.
You must banish her. I see no other path, sire.
Cool. Very good for us. I haven't played many specials yet. Now they're playing Simless, I guess. Yep, Simless.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
Converse with an ape. Alright, I can play Weavis now. Oh no, I placed it wrong. Why did I play? Oh, should have played there. I'm so sorry, guys. I ruined the Trip Dark. I'm so sorry. If that gets a dislike, I understand. I completely understand getting a dislike for not fulfilling the artwork. Okay, 2. They're gonna get those ticks off. That's happening. So you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 specials. So Gord is at 9 right now. No, they played Oneromancy. He's at 10. So they have Oneromancy. There it is. Into the Whisperer.
Grow, my beauties. Reach high into the sky.
I think I just let that grow, honestly. I have Lacerate. Yeah. Let it happen. Let it happen. I'm just gonna let it happen. You know what? Screw it. I have a Lacerate. So the next special procs these. They still have a another Sorceress of Delbathana. Tempering. There you go.
Splendid crops this year, and ever they shall be. Leave it to me.
Alright. Alright, cool.
Reach high into the sky.
Grow, my beauties. Reach high into the skies. I should have actually hit this. I just reduced my last rate value by 2. That's actually not a good play. That was a mistake. I should just hit this. So I guess they don't have their last sorceress. So Heatwave, Gord. Is this Call the Forest? This might be Call. Protector, okay. That's very good. They didn't buff that. That's so good.
And ever they shall be. Leave it to me.
I do not mince words on principle.
What? It's not the biggest lead. I'm expecting Heatwave, Gord, and
Head north, Brandon.
it's a big Lacerate. Very big Lacerate. Do I actually want to Glusty with my leader? It's very committal, right? Never mind. They answered for me. Yeah, because the last part is Gord, right? So they're scared of my Heatwave. Makes sense. Boom. I don't think your Gord is enough, buddy. Yep, bye-bye. That must feel so bad for them, not having just... Ugh, I feel bad for them. Alright, cool. First game down, let's find another one. Okay, Guerrilla Tactics. This could be the Traps Eldane one, I think. Yeah, I think that's that one. So we're going second at least. That's actually pretty good for us. Alright, you're a mulligan. You're a mulligan. Decent hand, not bad. And one more. Click the Skelly Boy, click this several times until it flutters. Come on, buddy. Oh, they're gonna buff that.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
I don't have all day. Alright, so if this is Guerrilla Tactics, it could still be traps, which means playing this is kind of eh. Let's start with this. Pulls my Roach out, which means their Serpent Trap is... At least the spring version of Serpent Trap isn't looking as great. Okay, there you go.
The Valley of Flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
So if they decide to use Leader Charge on the second spawn, I can use a Parasite. Doesn't feel the best, obviously, but... Circle of Life. Really?
Splendid crops this year, and ever they shall be. Leave it to me.
Alright, cool. So they decide not to use it there. That's nice. That's one down. There's this, yeah, there you go. There's a second one. So I'm gonna Parasite that. That has to go. I can't allow that to live. And that's both of them down. That's really good for us. So a Lacerate, unfortunately... I mean, I did have a Lacerate, but... still, you know, still gonna get some decent value. Vanadane. Okay. I can't kill that. Lausanne, something. Okay. I use Vanadane. There's the first Orb of Insight. I want to save this. I don't want to play that. Alright, so our Wispus is dealing full 6 damage. So in case this is Machine Gun, and they don't buff Vanadane, I can kill it. Dimer is Maddock. Oh. I have a pass here, by the way. I think I take it. I save my Wanderers, and I get... Oh! You know what? Nekkers didn't have to come out there, but it's fine. He's here to support us. He's a good boy. Second Orb of Insight, okay. That's not enough, by the way. Oh, never mind. I did the maths wrong. Just enough. Pretty good for us, actually. Pretty good for us. Okay, so this one is on 1. That's a mulligan. That is a mulligan. That is great. Mull you. That's actually really decent. That's actually pretty decent. Not a bad card. Dry Pass card is looking to be the Worker. There is no way they push. There is no way you push, right? You're pushing. I don't have my Heat Wave. You son of a gun.
Let him forth, Duan. You stand no chance.
They decide to push. Interesting. I don't have Glustyworp as well. That really sucks. Elven Seer, I lock that. That gets locked.
It is inevitable.
Our world is in harmony.
Yeah, because the next one, the next proc. Interesting. First Oneiromancy is into Oneiromancy, but the Orb of Insight's come out before, actually. Yeah, the Orb of Insight comes out first. Yeah, this one comes. Oh, I still get some decent procs on it.
The soil is fertile with life.
Alright, I need to kill this first. Wanderers comes out, this comes in. So not too far bad. They go to 27, this plays a 7. I can just play this and a Leader Charge. Easy. Cool. Alright. We have double Lacerate. Give me this big boy. I don't want you two. I want this. I want these 3 cards right here. Or Glustyworp. One of them. Come on. Good. Great. We'll mulligan that. I want Wispus. Perfect. Oh. Oof. What a hand. My god. Proactivity is looking to be Muna. Alright. I mean, he gets Heat Wave, but that's fine. It's still points. We have Griffin here. We have Griffin here. Cool. Just making sure. Hush, hush, children. As a sorcerer, this gets buffed probably, but I can kill it.
Stop
Never mind.
blabbering like that.
It's still worth killing, right? Yeah, it's still worth killing. They've only played one bomb so far. There's a second one. They hit this, interesting, which means they don't have tall move in hand. Unless they have Scorch. Please don't tell me they have Scorch. You know, there are those cards in this game that you don't see a lot, but you still have to worry about. Red Haze, Scorch. Never mind, not worry about Scorch now. Red Haze, Scorch. You know, any form of troll removal like Leo Bonhart, Geralt of Rivia, you know, those kind of cards, you know. Crimson, you know, Curse of Corruption, those kind of cards. You don't see them as much, but if they hit you, it just feels bad. Squirrel, ooh. It's a good thing I'm immune to them. What do they get rid of? What do they get rid of? I have no idea what they got rid of. Solid 3-point Lacerate, hell yeah. Okay. They're Lacerate or Dragon? It's not Dragon's Dream. They don't have turns for it, so this is Lacerate, right? Or Crushing Trap. Igni. That doesn't work.
Not your lucky day.
Initiative, my boy.
Well done. At once, both truly remarkable and bloody.
Just gonna do this. I'm not gonna use leader just in case it's heat wave. We still win. We are a mile ahead. Yeah, Oniramancy into Gord, I assume. Simless. Wow.
You are no lunet of mine.
That is a big play though. A lot of waylays here.
Shown us the way.
But it's not enough. It is not enough. Yeah. Alright, cool. Very easy win. Very easy win. Unfortunately, the initiative, they forgot about it. Alright, let's find one more game. Alright, number 3 is against... Ooh, this is the big one.
Any last words?
Any last words? Click this for good luck, click this for good luck, click you for good luck. Okay, looking at this hand, no bricks. And we're going second as well. I don't have Parasite, which kind of sucks. I'd like to... Okay. I think I'm mulligan you. I was trying to get Parasite or Whispers to kill the Selfeater. Yeah. Actually, I don't even have a natural selection. That actually really sucks. I guess I'd play Brewis first and then go for Whispers. There's the Griffin. Come on, buddy. There you go. That's a rabbit with wings, right? And a mouse tail. Arcaspore. So they're gonna play their Brewis, obviously. Something tells me I should play Crimson Curse here. Yeah. Alright, do not give bleeding to this Arcaspore, please. Cool. Thank you. Here comes the Brewis, I guess. Okay, and Drake a Warrior, okay. It's an Heat Wave, but no, I don't do that. I don't want to consume... Do I want to consume this? They haven't played a Crone yet, so I'm not scared of it. Because I don't want to consume it because in case they're running effigy, I give them a 7-point card. There's a Selfeater. I should have actually played you first, shouldn't I?
It's a pity I can never finish.
It's a pity I can never finish. Forced them to play a Relic. They don't have a Relic pocket yet, so Gankian is not playing for great value. This might be their Crone though. Witch Apprentice, okay.
Quick! Move those hooves! Or both be damned!
Do I have dominance? I do not have dominance. Alright. So Wanderers comes out. Puts me at 42 points. Gives me the second worker. Yeah, not bad. Going decently for us. I'd like to save this card for the second apprentice or another Selfeater. So I will play this though. Ratcatcheress comes on at 40. It gives 7 points.
Malleable as clay, and just as squishy.
So they're essentially at 46. God can't. Okay, I guess I have to get out. Do I have to? I could play the last Crone. Plays us 12 points. Puts me at 61. It is points though. They're at 53 plus 2. They're 55 right now. 55. If She Who Knows comes, I think they have She Who Knows as well. She Who Knows, Gernichora, Cave Troll. I think I take the pass here. Yeah. Getting Cave Troll out now is actually good. It means I can Heat Wave or lock or damage anything without having to worry about getting through this thick boy. Yeah, I think it was worth it. I think the trade was worth it. That's good. That's very good, actually. That's a mulligan. No, we keep that. Never mind. Ooh. Mamina's bricked right now, right? Okay. Might seem like a weird play, but Mina's only 9 right now anyway. So I just wanted to make sure, you know. And this is also 9. This is 9, so yeah. Now our Mamina is set up, so I actually have this as well, so Kiki more worker. I can kill that. But the best thing about this is this gives me a pass. Unless you Heat Wave it. Which I don't mind actually, so. We don't have dominance though. That's a bit annoying. Very annoying. I can get dominance. Obviously I have Parasite, but I would save. This is my Heat Wave target. Bye bye. Am I ahead? I am ahead. Really? How much are you playing for? 6 plus 2, 8 plus 4, 12 points. 12 points percent at 30. $28. I did the maths wrong. Alright. What's your last card? They're considering it. That is scary to me. This is a 1-point engine right now. Mamuna. Oh my god. That is unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think we lose. Yeah. It's a tie. Wow. 3, 4. It's a damn tie. I should have. Oh. I misplayed that. I should have used more charges on Glusty. I just didn't want to. That was a big misplay. Very close. Could have actually won that. Big misplay on my part. I just wanted to save leader charges just because I didn't need them to get ahead in that particular turn. But if I had used leader charges, I would have actually secured the round. That is frustrating. That was a misplay. Alright, you know what? Keep that in, you know. It shows the power of this deck. You know, it was a big mistake, but if I had not made that mistake, I'd actually won that game. Very comfortably, actually. Very comfortably. So that's a shame. Alright, so yeah, I think that's pretty much the games here. Let's just jump into the final thoughts. I think this deck is super strong. This deck is so good. I've played against many Gernichora decks, which I have won, by the way. It's just a bit of shame that I lost this one. Glustyworp is a fantastic card against, you know, Caranthir, Idarran into Gernichora. You just consume so many ones, it's insane. This deck does well against Mill as well. It does well against Skellige stuff as well. Just because it PStrike as well. We won so comfortably against Squirtle twice, right? It's just a great consistent deck. I played this deck from rank 1, I think, all the way into pro rank, and I had so much fun. This is easily the most fun I've had this season with this. This is the deck. This is for me the best deck I've played in this season. It's not the most powerful, I think, but it's a really, really powerful deck. Like, not tier 1, but definitely up there. And like, I would say it's a high tier 2 deck, or maybe a low tier 1 deck. I think it's actually a low tier 1 deck. It is so good. Now, one suggestion I would say is you can remove Megascope for an Elder Bear. I think that's actually a fair card to put in. Just a, you know, simple card. You can also slap in a Nekker if you so wish, because you do have a lot of big units that you can get Thrive value off of. So I would say remove Megascope if you feel it's getting less value, and slap in a Nekker or slap in a Elder Bear just for some value. So yeah, 3 games, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed them, and if you did, please do show your support below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.